When I was in Good Shepherd in Mount Vernon, we had the committee kept saying, I kept saying, what could we do to make this meaningful, especially in this parish, which has 1,200 teenagers in their agnostic years, their rebellious years, their I don't want to go to church against their parent years. That's the way. And these kids were very articulate. So I kept saying, we got to do something creative. And that's when we thought, my Jewish lawyer friend, whose wife was on the head of the committee, said, I kept saying, what would Jesus ride today? And we had a lot of, course, big cars in the parking lot of Good Shepherd, lots of Lincolns and Cadillacs and Park Avenues and all that. And big, this is before SUVs, but big station wagons, to carry 6 kids. And we almost came to it simultaneously at a meeting. He said, well, he'd drive a Volkswagen, one of those little bugs. So somebody knew somebody that owned a Volkswagen dealership, and we got a beautiful orange, brand new, of course. Jesus wouldn't have had a brand new one, but a beautiful orange Volkswagen, which is what Jesus would have driven, with a sunroof. And I stood in it, and we drove down the aisle. And the people threw so many streamers and confetti. The driver, who was Patapuzzo, who later became a priest, he almost hit the main stage. And God knows what would have happened then. So it was exciting, but it was all risky. Once we were going to go, how could we get these suburban people to get a sense of childlike joy, especially at Easter, the greatest day of the year? So we thought about across the Potomac River from Mount Vernon, and Good Shepherd is on Mount Vernon woodland, George's woodland. The church is built right on it, a quarter of a mile up the street from Mount Vernon Mansion itself. And we said, well, maybe we go to that park. And then we said, oh, we can't just go to a park and get people to get on rides. And would the people open the place for us? Well, they said they would. So we thought that it was rather childlike, but we liked it. We just wanted to hit over the head the ultra-sophisticated crowd of Good Shepherd with all their responsibilities and their 6 children and their getting ready for college and getting to the best colleges and getting them into West Point and the Air Force Academy and Annapolis and all that. So we rented the riverboat. And in those days, the church allowed you could have the Easter Vigil to end, so Mass would start at midnight, or you could do it before dawn. So we had dawn, we're over there on Main Avenue, 1,054 people, all on this big boat. And they had to load all the breakfast, the catering company we had. Then I found out later the parishioners were loading Harvey Wallbangers, which was a drink of the day, and Bloody Marys. I didn't know about till later, till I drank one myself after the Mass. And we're all ready to go. And I'm at the top of the boat where I'm going to light the fire, the Easter fire, and then the Easter candle, and parade down to the main deck and have a Mass there, and stop at George Washington's house and put a Easter lily on his dock to, the deist that he was, and then go across the Potomac to the amusement park and eat our breakfast. And all the kids, it was a parish of about 1,800 kids, 1,200 teenagers. And so to make it like a family Easter picnic. And all of that worked perfectly, except somebody says to me, as I'm getting ready to light the Easter fire, they say, the boat ain't gonna move. With 1,054 people on it. I said, what? Of course it's gonna move. We're a big church, they're a big company. We'll pay them on Monday morning. And the guy says to me, the parish committee man on the liturgy committee said, they're not moving, TQ, until you pay them. Patapuzzo was the youth minister, and he had the checkbook in his car. but there was only $300 in it. So he ran and got the checkbook. I wrote the check for $3,000 and gave it to him because I knew I could put the Easter collection, which is one of the biggest ones of the year, in the bank and nothing would happen. I would be covered. And I did it. So that was another hysterical part of liturgy planning.